Hi, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a safety valve on your oven. The reason why you might have to do this is because you're not getting any more gas to your oven because the safety valve is blocking it from going in. For this repair, you'll need a 1/4-inch nut driver, a flathead screwdriver, a 9/16 wrench, and 2 pairs of channel locks. Warning: before doing any repairs, please disconnect your power source. So this is the stove that we're going to be using for our demonstration. It's a Frigidaire, and keep in mind that ours might be a little bit different than what you've got at home, but the same techniques should still apply. The first thing you want to do is make sure you turn your gas off. Alright, so to take our gas line off, I'm going to use 1 pair of channel locks, and I want to hold on to this part right here. And I'm going to use our other pair of channel locks in order to grab the line, and I'm going to twist both of them in opposite directions. That way we're not spinning endlessly when we're trying to loosen it. Now I've got that loose, I can undo it by hand the rest of the way. So the next thing we're going to do is open up the front door to the oven here. And what I'm going to do is pull back the hinge lock. Using screwdrivers, you can't get it with your fingers. Same thing on the other side. Put the screwdriver in, pull the hinge lock down. Now we'll bring the door back up, and we can pull it off. Set that off to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is pull out both of these oven racks. And just set that off to the side there. And we need to remove these screws back here. So, starting with this one, using our flathead. Okay. So now that we've got those 2 screws out, we can take this panel out here. Let's get it out. Pulling it up. And sliding it out of this slot here. And now we can put this off to the side. Now we need to remove this shield. So to get that off, I'm using a 1/4-inch nut driver. And we just need to remove these 2 screws. Now that those 2 screws are off, we can pull up the heat shield, pull it out of those slot back there, and put that off to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is remove the screws from this bottom plate here, and then I'm going to remove the screws from this burner right here. And now I'm going to remove the screws for the burner here. And now with those screws out, we can just lift this up just a little bit and carefully, because you don't want to damage the igniter on there. Now that this is somewhat out of the way, I'm just going to move it over here. I've got 1 more screw to take out of this cover plate. And the screw is actually going to be right underneath where the burner was, right here. I know you can't really see it with the camera angle, but I promise it's there. And I'm going to take it out right now. There we go. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, now that we've got this completely unscrewed, is I'm going to lift this up a little bit. And I'm going to lift our plate out. Just like so. Now I'm going to be turning the stove back around so we can get to the rear access panels. And the next thing I have to do is get this panel off, which means I've got to get these pipes out of the way. So I've got 9/16 wrench here. because this won't come out. It's pretty deep in there. I'm going to have to take this pipe all the way off. There we go. Now with our 1/4 inch nut driver again, I want to take out the screws. So as you can see here, this piece is a safety valve. So I've got a couple of wires going to it. I'm just going to take a picture with my phone so I remember where the wires go when I plug everything back into the new one. And now to remove this the rest of the way, I'll undo the wires. So that'll come out completely. And now to remove this, we've just got a couple more screws right in this panel. Okay. And now we can remove the safety valve and we'll get our new one. Alright, so now grab your new OEM replacement safety valve. If you don't have one already, you can find one on our online store. So now I've got the holes lined up, and I'll screw this back in. So now I'll attach the wires again. There we go. And now I can put it back into its place. And now I can screw it all back in. Now I can put our tubes back in. Now that I've got those hand tightened, again I'll tighten them up the rest of the way with my 9/16 wrench. Be careful when you're tightening it that you don't bend any of the other tubes that are in the area. Okay, and now we can turn this back around and put everything back together. So now we're going to take our burner and we're going to line up the hole here with our new safety valve's orifice. And to do that, we're just going to turn it down back into the hole. And slide it right down. Now we'll screw it back in. And now we'll screw in the back screw. Alright, there we go. And now we'll put the rest of it back together. Now we can put the shield back in. Slide that into the slots there first. Make sure it lines up. Now we'll put this panel back in. And again, we're going to angle it a little bit so that we can get this front lip underneath. There we go. Now I'll put the racks back in. And now I'll put the door back on. I want to make sure I line up the hinges with the slots there. And once I put it in, I'm going to open the door up and flip up the hinge locks. Now you can close your door and hook everything else back up. So now we're going to reconnect our stove to the gas line. There we go. In case your adapter is spinning inside, you might want to get another pair of channel locks just to hold that in place. And then you can tighten it the rest of the way. There we go. And now we can turn our gas back on. And your repair is complete. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. If you need to replace any parts for your appliances, you can find an OEM replacement part on our website, PCApplianceRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more videos just like these for you to watch for free.